Hello there, Jinkies friends. I am Orlando, a Jinkies ambassador and also guide. So let me guide you through the contemplation of the 17th Jinki. I'm going to use I Ching for this and also a theme. The theme is very important for me because each time I do these kinds of contemplations, I choose a theme. And this theme really, or maybe the theme chooses me, who knows? And this theme really helps me to get deeper into the contemplation, deeper into the Jinki. So let me show you about the 17th Jinki, the shadow of opinion, the gift of far-sightedness, and the city of omniscience. This one is a collective Jinki. It's not an individual one, it's not a tribal one. So the shadow of opinion is mostly about collective opinion, collective dogma that maybe come from individuals, of course, but they get into the collective. No, and the 17th Jinki is also a logical one. So it's a collective logical collective Jinki. These kinds of Jinkis helps us to organize, as a society, as a collective. So if we have collective dogma, if we have these collective opinions that everyone are obeying, where do they get us? This is the questions. This is the question. What is the destination? So this is why I chose the theme of compass for this Jinki. The 17th Jinki for me is like a compass that is showing us a way to a destination. No, a collective destination that we get together, as a society. So I don't know if it is an inner compass or an outer compass. Maybe they are both, but this is a compass. So let me show you in the I Ching, and maybe it will get clearer. The 17th hexagram is called in the I Ching following. So the question that arises from this name is: are you following your heart? Or are you following some strategies that tell you that they are going to get you to a destination? Like, getting you filthy rich, or getting you, I don't know, into a position of power, or stuff like that. So, are we following our hearts so we can listen to other people's hearts, or are we following collective strategies? I'm laughing because I think the answer is evident, you know. So, are we following our heart or our strategies that really tricks us? And they are tricking us. They are going to give us nourishment and fulfillment, and they are getting us in danger. So let me show you why. The lower trigram is thunder, for the 17th hexagram. So 100, the code, or masculine, feminine, whatever you like to call them. The lower trigram is very important because this is the place in the hexagram where we have a little bit of control. So thunder is about awakening, and also it's about something that pushes us. It's like an impulse. Impulse to change. So this impulse is there. This impulse is also in a person that follows the dogma, the collective dogma that gets that person to be rich. No, but it also, this impulse, it may be in a spiritual person. So the impulse is there, but we choose where this impulse will get us. And if we want to really know the destination, we look to the upper trigram. The upper trigram is like the result of the interactions with the exterior, our interaction with the exterior. So lake is about joy, is about quiet waters. I really like this metaphor of quiet waters because the opposition is murky waters. This is the shadow of the lake. Absence of joy, murky waters, and also danger. In I Ching, the trigram of lake is danger, the shadow side. So this is an impulse to joy, where all the people have quiet waters inside, you know, or this is an impulse to danger, to murky waters, to waters that are not nourishing us, but erode us. Sometimes they are hurting us physically. So if you look at society, we are really following collective dogmas that are getting us to, being rich, having, material things maybe that we don't need, and stuff like that, consumerism. Yes, and we can see the result. And the result is not quiet waters. The result is not a collective that is joyful. The result is danger. The result is conflict. The result is war. No, it's murky waters everywhere. We really need right now very strict laws, very strict laws to get along with each other. This is danger. No, this is an awakening signal, that a signal that can awaken us. No, and if we don't see this signal, maybe the murky waters will get us. No, the danger will get us. So it's like a warning into this hexagram, the 17th hexagram. What are you following? Where are you going? Where are we going as a collective? No, the far-sightedness, the gift of far-sightedness, the compass. No, we can feel, where the right direction is. Where to go. In human design, I don't have a human design body graph right now, but maybe you know this information. In human design, the 17th gene key is linked with the 62nd gene key. And they form a channel. And the 62nd gene key is the gift of precision. And for me, the 62nd gene key is like a captain of a ship that is, maneuvering that ship to get all of the people to the destination. And the 17th gene key is like the compass. No, the 17th gene key is from the Ajna center, where we process our thoughts, and the 62nd gene key is from the throat center, where we manifest. So what are we manifesting? And these two gene keys are collective ones, not individual ones. No. So what are we all manifesting? What destination are we manifesting? Where are we going? Now, if we access the gift of farsightedness, that means navigating through all of opinions and dogmas, not saying that they are not valuable. No, maybe sometimes they are valuable. No, like when we are children and we form some defensive mechanisms that really helped us when we were children. But if we use those same mechanisms when we are at an adult age, we are screwed. So this is, I think, the conundrum of the shadow side. Yeah. So we really have to navigate through all these opinions and all of these dogmas and get to a safe place, a nourishing place, a place of joy, a place of quiet waters. No, not a place of danger. So how are I going to do this? By following our hearts. No, by following our hearts. And our hearts are really linked to this compass. Some say the hearts are the compasses. Maybe, who knows? I feel it's like our hearts are linked to everything. No, we are linked as a being through our hearts to everything. So we can feel the collective. We can feel the destination of the collective. And so we can choose with our hearts. Choose a destination that is nice for everyone involved. No, choose the best. So this is the small contemplation of this jinki. Let me stop. I've done in Romania. I've done like contemplation of an hour of this one. But if you want to learn more, it's like a teaser for these contemplations. Let me know, and I'll do more of this. And I want to announce you one more thing. I've started my own website, orlandostoicescu.com. It's right now when I'm recording this video. Is really bare bones because I'm just starting it. So you can find me there, and I'll put these contemplations and others in that place, and also on my YouTube channel. So hopefully you liked or learned something from these contemplations, and I really would like to hear from you. Now, what are your thoughts about this? What is your inspiration? Maybe you can give me some inspiration about this one. Yes, something I may missed because I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, this contemplation. So I'm really wanting to to hear from you. So thank you. Bye bye.